Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. William Ruto was in Nakuru County today and he made some remarks that have been causing a lot of heated political debate. I want us to listen to Ruto before we continue. Listen to this.
Mimi nikawaeleza tutawaondoa Wakenya katika blacklisting ya mambo ya Credit Reference Bureau. Leo mimi nataka niwatangazie ya kwamba we have made that commitment come true. Wakenya milioni 7 ambao walikuwa wamekuwa blacklisted wote tumewaondoa katika blacklist.
Yes. William Ruto is making it very clear in broad daylight that 7 million Kenyans have been delisted from CRB, courtesy to his government. So the big question is, who are these 7 million Kenyans? Who are they? It's obvious some games are being played here. And in this video, I want to expose those games for Kenyans to see in clear terms what is going on behind the scenes. The first possible game being played here, Ruto is creating a loophole for corruption. Taxpayers' money is about to be looted here, where the government will come out and tell us that some amount was spent. Some amount was spent in paying the lenders to delist 7 million Kenyans. That's the first possible game being played here. We used this to pay the lenders to delist Kenyans. We entered into a deal with them so that 50-50 kind of a deal for them not to lose their amounts, rather their money. I'm saying that because if you look at the characters in this government, they are not fit holding public offices. Some we know had their corruption cases dropped for them to be given jobs in government. Some were even accused of murder. So Ruto is just creating that loophole for these corrupt individuals to loot from public coffers. And such kind of a scheme we saw with edible oil imports, where individuals very close to William Ruto were awarded tenders to import edible oil tax-free into the country. Upon importing that oil into the country, they sold it to the government, and then the government sold it to other distributors, whereby the cost of the edible oil became even more expensive. Yes. So it's just an avenue for corruption. And then secondly, it's obvious Ruto is lying to Kenyans. There is nothing like Kenyans being delisted from CRB. That's just a lie. Yeah, that's just a lie. Because I know for somebody to be delisted, you must first of all pay the amount that was lent to you. Yes, you must first pay that. After paying that, there is also a fee to be paid to CRB for clearance. I think it's around 2,200 for that clearance fee. So Ruto is clear, is just lying to Kenyans here. And I'm saying he's lying to Kenyans because this is not the first time he's doing that. Some few months ago, He promised Kenyans that beginning June, cooking oil gas was to retail between 300 to 500. He later made a U-turn on that, exposing him as a liar. Finance Bill 2023, the 3% now 1.5%, he told Kenyans it was not a tax but a contribution. As I talk, it's a tax. Look at all the promises he made when he was campaigning for the presidency. They have all turned out as open lies. So Ruto is a lying president, and that's why I believe, and I've been saying here, Ruto ought to have been impeached as early as yesterday. He's not fit holding a public office. In fact, his continued stay in that office is just bringing Kenya an embarrassment. Members of parliament are not doing their job properly. They ought to have brought an impeachment motion against William Samoei Ruto, because it's very clear he is lying in broad daylight. He ought to have been impeached. Something also coming out very clearly here, Ruto was in Nakuru, and listening to him in Nakuru, he was doing his usual campaigns. And normally when Ruto campaigns, he always uses propaganda and lies in those campaigns. So Ruto has just started his 2027 campaigns through lies. And also I listened to some individuals, some members of parliament who followed him in Nakuru. They were talking on how Ruto has stabilized the economy, that the economy has now peaked. It's now doing fine. And we still remember Rigathi Gachagua, some weeks ago, told Kenyans that Ruto had delivered 50% of the promises he made to Kenyans when he was campaigning. Rigathi was really loud on that. So this is a team that has just started its campaigns on lies once again. And I won't be surprised that Ruto, in the next, or rather in the coming days, will be telling Kenyans on how he has accomplished, or rather fulfilled, on his campaign pledges to Kenyans. And Kenyans will be cheering him up as he lies to them. I'm seeing that as a possibility. As I conclude, those remarks confirms one thing: Ruto is a lying president, and he will not stop lying today. He will still be lying to Kenyans even tomorrow or any other day. That seems to be his nature. He's just a lying president. That's something Kenyans should now know. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Any other person who wants to support our forum, I've pinned my number down there on the comment section. Contact me through the number, or feel free to channel any kind of a support to that number. Yes, that number below there. Yes, feel free. Any other person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.